Merry Christmas Day, you guys! This is the Anime Music Fan 2004 here, back again to show you all my Christmas presents. So I have quite a lot to show, and I've got a few more coming my way pretty soon. But as for the other ones, I'll just do show them as like a community post or something, just like I did last year. But for now, we'll just show you all the DVDs I got as a Christmas gift, and I have about 32 in total. So yeah. And as always, we're going to go through each of them rating by rating. So, yeah, and I've got a couple of new Blu-rays to show as well. So, hope you guys are looking forward to seeing it. So anyway, let's waste no more time and begin the Christmas presents update. So starting off with Bartok the Magnificent, which is I think is like a direct-to-video pre-sequel or spin-off of Anastasia, I think, and it's based off this character from the film. Played by none other than Hank Azaria, who provided like a majority of characters from The Simpsons as well. And yeah, he did the voice of Bartok in Anastasia as well, so that's really cool. And yeah, I've not seen this before, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's on it because, Bartok is quite a funny character in Anastasia as well. I gave her a ha and a hiya, and then I kick her. So yeah, that line he says in Anastasia, it's really funny. So yeah. And I know somebody I know isn't a fan of this type of film, but yeah, I can handle his opinion on it. So yeah. And also I might need to oh, sorry about that. That way you can see the DVD a lot better then. Here's all the cast in the back and all the characters. It's on for 65 minutes. And here's a disc. And one other interesting thing about this DVD is the when the seller delivered it was just the art cover and not the art cover and the disc and no case. But I found I managed to find some like recycle cases for DVDs I didn't need anymore and just put it in there. So that looks all brand new. So yeah, stick that on the floor. So anyway, next up we have is the Flintstones, the complete second season. Yeah, this is the second season of the Flintstones to be released, and I think this one might have the original iconic TV series theme. And yeah, this time it's in a Hanna-Barbera Golden Collection box set compared to season one, which I already have, which is in a remastered copy. Yeah, he lists all the discs on the spine here, and yeah. So on the front here we have the Flintstones family themselves. That's Betty, Wilma, Dino, Fred Flintstone, and Barney Rubble. Yep. Yeah, Flintstone's still a good show in my opinion. I mean, I don't watch as often as I used to, but it is still a great show in my opinion. I do like it. Here's the original cover. And it's on for 803 minutes. So here's disc 1, Fred, disc 2, Dino, disc 3. No, here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, and disc 5. Yep, 5 discs. Right. There we go. So yeah. And next up we have is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, the complete season 6. Yeah, this DVD I tried to find for quite some time now, but whenever I look on like eBay and stuff, it's a very like expensive price to buy it. And it's not just that, but there's no copies in CEX either. Well, maybe there is, but they also show like a very expensive price as well. But yeah, I have seen some season 6 episodes on YouTube, and a lot of them are really, really good. But yeah, I'm glad to have this DVD now. So yeah, so it pretty much completes my entire My Little Pony Friendship's Magic complete DVD collection. So yeah. And on the front here we have Spike, Applejack, Fluttershy, one of my favorite characters, um, Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. Comes in a 4-disc set with 26 episodes. And I think each of these discs have their own like individual. Wait, no, they don't. I'm not sure if these discs have their own like individual volumes as well, but they probably don't because I think Primal Screen stopped making like individual volumes for the show. Anyway, so disc 1 has the episodes: The Crystalling, Parts 1 and 2, The Gift of the Maud Pie, On Your Marks, Gauntlet of Fire, and No Second Prances. Disc 2, Newbie Dash, A Heart-Swarming Tale, The Fault in Our Cutie Marks, Saddle Rowan Wreck, Applejack's Day Off, quote unquote, and Flutter Brutter. Spice Up Your Life, Stranger Than Fan Fiction, The Cart Before the Ponies, 28 Pranks Later, The Times They Are a Changeling, Dungeons and Discord, and Buckball Season. Viva Lost Pegasus, Every Little Thing She Does, PPOV, Pony Point of View, Where the Apple Lies, Top Bolt, and To Where and Back Parts 1 and 2. And it's on for 9 hours and 32 minutes. Yeah, and all the discs are falling out. So anyway, here's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, and disc 4. I'll worry about it later. So yeah. The next up we have is George of the Jungle. Two great movies and double the fun. So it's basically like a 2-disc set of George of the Jungle and George of the Jungle 2 by Walt Disney Pictures. And yeah, I've been wanting to check this film for quite some time, and yeah, it looks really interesting. So I'm looking forward to watching it sometime, like maybe this week or next week or something. Yeah, and I am aware it is based off the classic TV series, because yeah, it even features that iconic theme tune from the shows. I haven't seen many episodes of the TV series, but I've only heard the theme song in my childhood, and still very nostalgic. And yeah, and all these DVDs are quite frequent to find. I mean, they may not exactly be like common to find, but they are quite easy to find in like DVD stores and stuff. But yeah, so George of the Jungle is on for 88 minutes, and George of the Jungle 2 is on for 83 minutes. So it's a few minutes shorter than the first one. So here's disc 1 and disc 2. Next up we have is Inside Out 2 on DVD. Now, I did want to try and get the Blu-ray copy of this, but when I looked on like HMV, it was for a very expensive price, so I thought I had to get it on DVD because it's cheaper. And I think this might have the PAL audio on the DVD as well, because when you watch on Blu-ray, it's usually like the original theatrical audio, but yeah. It's still nice to have as a spare copy as a DVD though. But thing is, with new films and with me in purchasing new films, I think it's better off to get. I'm always better off with getting them on Blu-ray just because it's better quality. But yeah, what can I say? Inside 2 is a very good sequel to the first one, in my opinion. As a matter of fact, I think I like this one better than the first one, actually. Yeah, it's got lots of new characters on there, like Embarrassment, Anxiety, Envy, Ennui, and of course the main quartet themselves. No, quintet, sorry. That's what we call a group of 5 people, right? Yep. So it's joy, anger, disgust, sadness, and fear. And I know Mac Jeffy isn't a fan of this film either, but if he's watching it right now, I can handle his opinion. And it even includes Disney Fast Play as well, which some of you may remember the freaking meme that's been going about all over the place. Is there a running time yet? Here. Bear with me for a second, guys. Don't know. I'm not sure if there's a running time. I mean, if there is a running time, I'll just list it down in the description or something. So here's a disc, and includes Disney Fast Play as well. Next up we have is The Iron Giant, which is a film by Warner Brothers Family Entertainment. There's another film I've wanted to check out for some time now, and I hear lots of people say it's really, really good, and it's from the same director who made The Incredibles, I think. Brad Bird, I think that's his name. But yeah, I think he also made The Iron Giant as well. He's known for making other films like this, The Incredibles and Ratatouille as well. And a lot more. I did see this DVD and it's in like one of those like paper cases where you clip open the open and close the case, but I got this copy as a original case, so that's good enough. I like these better than these other cases anyway, so yeah. However, I do have one DVD in this pile which has an awkward case to open, so just keep that in mind. And it's on for 83 minutes, same running time as Georgia Jungle 2. So here's a disc, and for some reason it's rated PG in Ireland, so it's a bit weird. And yeah, Ireland is very, very weird with their DVD ratings, but yeah. So if you live in Ireland and you're at the stage where you can't watch PG films, then that's probably not the film for you. But if in the UK, then you can watch it. So anyway, now on to the one PG rated DVD, which is Dead Poets Society by Robin Williams. And yeah, it's another film I've wanted to check out. And yeah, it's another DVD that I keep seeing in my DVD stores as well. And yeah, I thought I get this for Christmas because it looks like a very good film. And Robin Williams is is an amazing actor for making films like Good Morning Vietnam, Mrs. Doubtfire, and a whole others, and a whole lot more. And yeah, this cover is very, very damaged because like the plastic bit on the cover is coming very, very loose. But hopefully the DVD still plays all right, but should do. The discs usually play fine, but yeah. I mean, if I could, I could just recycle this cover, because sometimes when you put DVDs back on the shelf, the plastic bit would get in the way and it would make it very, very awkward for you. So if I could just find like a better cover to put this in. And it's on for 123 minutes. And here's the disc. And now onto the Blu-ray. So they're all newly released. So yeah, this could be very exciting for me to show. So here's the first one, which is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which is the recent Planet of the Apes film to be released in cinemas. But yeah, now it's on Blu-ray and stuff. I think I got this from HMV, I think, if not CEX. Because yeah, they're now starting to release newly made films on Blu-ray now. So yeah, I've not watched this in the cinema before, so I'm looking forward to see what's on it. And yeah, I haven't watched many of the Planet of the Apes films in ages. I mean, I still got that box set of the classic films and stuff. So hopefully this one would be just as good. And yeah, I have seen Planet of the Apes in the past, and it's quite a good film. Maybe not the best in my opinion, but it's still an amazing film. And the running time is 144 minutes. That's the cover. And the disc. I'll fix the slipcovers later because I just can't be bothered. The next up we have is another slipcover DVD, which is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which is the new and I think the last ever Indiana Jones film to be made. Yeah, and I think Harrison Ford used some kind of like CGI thing on his character as Indiana Jones to make him look younger, because Harrison Ford is now in his elderly years now, so he's now a bit old to be making these films, so hence why this is the last ever Indiana Jones film to be released. And yeah, I did watch this one in cinemas, and I thought it was a good film. Maybe not as good as the other Indiana Jones films, like Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which I have in the box set. But yeah, this one was pretty good. However, I do prefer the other trilogy big time. And it's on for 154 minutes. Cover. And the disc. Last new Blu-ray to show before we get to the classic DVDs. We have Beetlejuice, which is the second Beetlejuice film to be released. And yeah, this is another film I watched in cinemas as well, and I thought it was a brilliant sequel to the first Beetlejuice. Like, I know Alec Baldwin wasn't involved in this, sadly, but it's still a nice range of casts here as well. Like Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice again, because we all know he played in the first film. And yeah, it's a very good sequel to the first one. And it's on for 104 minutes. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched this, I recommend you check it out. It's very good. And here's a disc, and it comes in a recycled case. Right, next up we have is 16 Candles, which is a film I've not seen or heard of before, but it does look interesting, so that's why I thought I'd add it to my collection. It's a time of your life that may last a lifetime. That's what it says. It's also released by Universal as well. And yeah, I thought I would get this because it's from John Hughes, and John Hughes makes like really good films, like National Lampoon's Vacation and Home Alone, and a few others. And it's on for 1 hour and 29 minutes. And here's the disc. Next up we have is The Outsiders, the complete novel. I think this is like another film, but somehow they just call it the complete novel or something. So the way some people will look at it, it may seem like a TV series or something, but no, it's a film. It's either that or it's a series of like short films from featuring these guys. But no, I think it's like one whole full-length movie, I think. It's got some nice selection of bonus features on here. It's on for 110 minutes. Yep, here's all the postcards on there of all the characters. So here's disc 1 and disc 2, and for some reason disc 2 is rated U, for some reason, but disc 1's rated 12. I think the bonus features may not show as much material as the feature film, what the feature film has to offer, but yeah, hence why it's rated U. But if it was released in Ireland, it might be made like, I don't know, PG or something. Might be rated PG. Yeah, I had to put my phone down because I need to put all the postcards back in its cover as well. And it is very, very awkward to do so. So yeah, that's the outsiders. Next up we have is Spaceballs, which is a film by Mel Brooks, John Candy, and Rick Moranis. And yeah, before I get this as well, because, you know, Mel Brooks does like very, very good films as well, like Blazing Saddles, which is one of my personal favorites, and The Classic Producers as well, which I both have both on DVD. And yeah, I thought I'd get this because it looks like a very funny film, so I'm looking forward to seeing what's on it. And it's on for 1 hour and 32 minutes. Here's a disc, and inside just shows a scene selection. Next up we have is Love Hina Spring Special, which is a one of those like specials made by Love Hina, which I think were never seen on TV. And yeah, I do also have the Christmas special on there as well. I do also have the Christmas special as well on DVD, and yeah, I thought that was pretty good, so I thought I'd get this just to add to the collection of Love Hina DVDs. Yeah, Love Hina is a great anime in my opinion. Yep, it's very fun, very funny. Yep, it's also released by MVM Entertainment as well. The feature length is on for 45 minutes. So here's a disc, and inside shows like an advert for other DVDs available to buy. Well, were available to buy, I meant, sorry. Vampire Princess, Love Hina, the complete first season, Ninja Scroll, Armitage, Tenchi, Lane. I have these three on DVD, but I don't have any of the others. But yeah. Continuing on with the anime side of the collection, we have Naruto Shippuden the movie, The Lost Tower. And yeah, which is another series of movies to be released by the Naruto Shippuden universe. And yeah, I've seen a couple of yeah, and I still have like a big collection of Naruto Shippuden movies as well. And I mean, I think the only one I'm missing now is Blood Prison, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, I have this, so maybe one day I might do like a Naruto Shippuden the movie complete movie collection or something. But yeah, as for the whole Naruto DVDs themselves, I've quite a big collection of them. So therefore, I basically just lose time to basically just like fail to find time where I can make these videos. And yeah, the point is I have like a very, very big collection of Naruto DVDs, so it's gonna take some time for me to go through them all. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to but yeah, as for this film, not seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to checking it out sometime. So yeah, I mean, my personal favorite Naruto Shippuden the movie is Road to Ninja, because there's some moments in there which are really, really funny, like Naruto in this like future where he's known as Menma, and yeah, even Sakura calls him that as well. And like, I'll explain more when I get the time to make these videos. And it contains an animated short as well, which is Naruto and the Three Wishes, which I've already seen on YouTube, and it's There's a very funny short as well for the Naruto universe, Naruto series. Sorry, and it's on for 117 minutes. Here's a disc, and inside just shows like a character, or like the front cover, but with all the characters on here included. Next up we have is D Gray Man, the complete season 1 and 2, which is another anime series I've watched, but only the DVD I have with Lina Lee on the front. But yeah, I've got like the complete box set now, so I can continue watching it. Watching the anime series, and yeah, D Gray Man's a pretty good anime series in my opinion. However, there are some moments in some episodes which may be very very sad and dramatic. But yeah, it's quite good in my opinion, and yeah, I might still keep the DVD I already have of it, but also this anime, but I'll also keep this as well. And it contains 8 discs as well. And on the front here we have Alan Walker, Yukanda, and Lina Lee. And yeah, there's a bit of damage on the spine here, but I don't think it should do too much harm to the discs. I should hope not. Here's all the pictures of scenes from each season. The feature running time is 1,165 minutes as a whole, but I think each episode is only a few minutes shorter. So you hear all the discs: disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. Yeah, season 1 part 1, part 2, season 1 part 2, season 1 part 1 part 2. Sorry, I'll just say here all the discs: disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, season 2 part 1, which I already have as an individual DVD. Yeah, and inside just shows a episode selection. The next up we have is 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Yeah, I don't normally sing on updates anymore, just because sometimes it can sound pretty cringe, and yeah, I can sing, I just choose not to when I'm making these videos. But yeah, and I've actually seen 9 to 5 in one of my local theaters, and I thought it was very very good, and it's got me to the point where I want to check the film out. And of course, it stars the good old Dolly Parton, who's known for singing this song named after the film. Well, actually, I think she made the song first and then released it as a film. So I guess you could say it's based off the song, I think. So yeah. It's on for 104 minutes. Here's a disc, and it's released by 20th Century Fox as well. Next up we have is The Wanderers, which is a film from the 1970s, I think. Yeah, again, very interested in seeing what it's like. So for 1 hour and 52 minutes. Disc. Right, next up we have is I Know What You Did Last Summer. No, I don't. This is the title of the film. Sorry, I just had to make a joke. Yeah, I've been told to watch these kind of films. Because I hear lots of people saying it's very very good, as one of the most like so scary it's good type of horror films. So if someone was to like mention like a horror film they would recommend me watch, then this would be one of them. So yeah, I might check it out to see what it's like. Yeah, I've been recommended to watch this film quite a lot of times. So I've got it on DVD now, so I can check it out whenever I want, whenever I feel like it. Yeah, it was released by Entertainment in Video. And it's on for 96 minutes. Here's a disc, and inside shows an advert for other DVDs available to buy. Sorry, I only say available to buy just because it's just a little habit. So yeah, DVDs like Dark City, The Long Kiss Goodnight, Last Man Standing, The Wedding Singer, Rush Hour, Mortal Kombat, which I think I've got that. If not, I have got a Mortal Kombat DVD, which is released by First Independent First Independent yeah, but and also the new film is released, but I'm not sure if I have this one or not. The Piano and Tombstone, which I also have as a copy as well. And we've also got Set It Off, Leaving Las Vegas, Most Wanted, and Once We're Warriors. Next up we have is, you guessed it, Tombstone. And yeah, this is the exact copy I have, that's the exact copy I have, which you've already seen on the advertisements on the previous DVD I've shown. I did try and get this as a Touchstone television copy, but I keep failing to purchase it. But oh well, this copy's good enough though. Yeah, I think Touchstone also made this film as well, and I think they collaborated with I think this is the only time they collaborated with Entertainment in Video as well. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be wrong. It could be they might not have collaborated with them, but there is another copy somewhere released by Touchstone Television. Oh well, this copy's good enough, like I said. So anyway, it's on for 120 minutes. Here's a disc, and inside just shows a scene selection. The next up we have is the first ever Dune, which is the original release of of these two remakes, which I've seen in the past. Yeah, I think this one might be like the first ever Dune to be released by David Lynch, and I think later on there was the remakes, which I already have on Blu-ray and watched in the cinema. Yeah, because I'm sort of Gen X, I've only seen the remakes and not this one. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing what's on it. Yeah, I have quite a lot of DVDs to check out. I think I'll check this one. I think I'll check some of the previous ones first, and I'll probably check this one later this week. And yeah, it's the only Castle Home Video DVD I've ever got in my collection. So that's really cool. And is there a running time? Oh yeah, it's on Spine. It's 135 minutes. Here's a disc, and it's like a guide type of thing. Next up we have is No Country for Old Men, which is another film by the Coen brothers, who are known for making films like Fargo, The Big Lebowski, and a few others, and just another film they made. And yeah, I'm a fan of the films they make. They're really good, especially The Big Lebowski. I think that one has to be one of my favorites, so this one would probably be just as good. So maybe if I could do like one of those like I've watched this film type of community posts, and I gave my opinions on it and stuff, and give it like a few marks out of 10 or something. But don't expect me to do it that often because I'm quite busy with other stuff at the moment. So sorry guys, I have a sore throat. Anyway, back on saying it's on for 117 minutes again. Here's a disc. Oh wait, did I say I was finished showing the recent Blu-ray releases? Well, I have one more to show, which is of course Deadpool and Wolverine. Yep, the good old Deadpool and X-Men and Wolverine, who's part of the X-Men. Yep, what can I say? This film is absolutely brilliant. Like, I've watched this in the cinema when it came out, and honestly, it was such a great film in my opinion. It's really really funny, and I love the fact how Deadpool and Wolverine couldn't stand each other at first, and then they started battling together later on. And of course, you got the scene where it's a bunch of Deadpools, where they end up facing like a bunch of like Deadpools from other regions, like Welsh Pool, Lady Pool, Baby Pool, and a few others. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched the film already. But yeah, if you haven't watched this film, please do. I highly recommend it if you're 15 or over. Literally, it's so good, in my opinion. Yeah, there's so many moments in here which made me laugh my head off. Like, it's that good. Like, you should really consider watching this if you haven't already. Anyway, here's a disc, and oh yeah, the running time is 127 minutes. Sorry, I was going on about saying how good the film was until then I lost track of reading the running time. And now on to the 18 rated DVDs. So if you're under the age of 18, I wouldn't suggest you watch any of them which I show, because I have about 2, 3, 9 18 rated 9 DVDs to show which are rated 18. So yeah. So here's the first one, which is The Sword and the Sorcerer, which is a film I've not watched yet, but again, it still looks interesting. And it's released by Anchor Bay as well. In many ways better than Conan the Barbarian and Excalibur. Well, we'll have to see about that when I watch it. Because I do also have Conan the Barbarian on DVD as well. And it's on for 101 minutes. And here's a disc. Next up we have is John Carpenter's Vampires, which is a film released by Columbia TriStar and, of course, John Carpenter. Yeah, I thought I'd get this because I'm quite a fan of the John Carpenter films that he makes, because something about his films are really, really awesome and action-packed, so yeah. And it's on for 103 minutes. And here's the disc. Also, I forgot to mention that this DVD is quite uncommon to find, so if you were to see this in a DVD store, you might be lucky. So yeah, I mean, they may be common to find online, but they are quite expensive to buy, so keep that in mind. So I guess you could say this DVD is kind of rare in a way. Yeah. So there's that. Also, there was something in the 15 rated DVD bundle which I forgot to show, which is Stripes, which is a film by Bill Murray, who is known for making all the Ghostbusters films. Yep, again, looks like a really funny film. So yeah, I'm still looking forward to seeing what's on it. And you know, Bill Murray does some good films as well, like Ghostbusters and Groundhog Day as well. Because yeah, this film does look really entertaining. And it's on for 1 hour and 58 minutes. And here's a disc. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, continuing off with the 18 rated bundle, we have Heathers, which is another film that I've yet to check out. I have also heard that there's a musical involving involved in this film as well, which I've heard a couple of their songs, and they're really good. So I might plan to get the musical adaptation of this film pretty soon, but for now, just stick with the original copy. It's also by Cinema Club as well, also known as VCI. Because yeah, if you own DVDs released by Cinema Club, then technically it's a VCI release. But I think this one might be released by New World Pictures as well. But yeah, the whole DVD is released by Cinema Club. And the running time is... it's 102 minutes, approx. So here's a disc, and there's a scene index, which only has about 14 chapters in total. So it's a bit short, but it's not as but it's not very short. It's quite still quite a long film, but it's semi short because it only has like 14 chapters in there, and usually films have about like 20 or 30 chapters or more. But yeah, that's that. Next up we have is another film from the Coen Brothers, which is Blood Simple. I thought I'd get this in a Studio Canal copy because I don't know why. It's just I think the remastered copies are a bit more less frequent to find than the original copy, because I think there's an original copy of this released by Entertainment in Video as well, which is which you can easily find on DVD stores and online. Again, it's rated 18, so don't watch if you're under the age, or if you are but offended by strong language and violence and stuff. And it's on for 92 minutes approx. And here's a disc. And next up we have is The Deer Hunter, which is another film by Robert De Niro. And again, this is also released by Optimum Releasing and Studio Canal. I did try and get this as a Warner Brothers copy. I did, but again, I thought I'd get this as a as this copy instead, because it's again it's remastered, and therefore it might have some like better quality features on here. And it's on for 176 minutes. And here's a disc. It's a winner of 5 Academy Awards as well. That's really cool. The next up we have is The Doors, which is a film basically based around the bands themselves. So I guess this is like a mockumentary type of film about how they how the band came together and the escapades they get into when they're not performing. So yeah, I did see this as a Momentum Pictures and No Let copy of this film. Because yeah, I think this one might also have the Studio Canal logo, Studio Canal and No Let logo at the start. But I think this one just has the Studio Canal and Optimum Releasing. I mean, Optimum Releasing is kind of like an adaptation of it's kind of like a remastered version of Momentum Pictures, except let's just say Momentum has some better like promos at the beginning of DVDs compared to Optimum. Yeah, that's that. And it's on for 138 minutes. Here's the disc. Next up we have is yet another John Carpenter film, which is They Live. Yeah, I have quite a lot of John Carpenter films in this update, so I might plan to make a DVD collection one day. So stay tuned. However, I do have a couple more DVDs I need to buy, like Assault on Precinct 9 and Prince of Darkness, Village of the Damned, etc. But I think for the action side of the films, like this one, Escape from New York and Big Trouble in Little China. Did he make that? I think I've completed that side of the collection, but yeah. Here's They Live. This is another film which was originally released by Momentum Pictures, but this is a copy which is released by Optimum Releasing as well. But again, just like the other one, it might have some different logos at the beginning, like Studio Canal and Nolet, and the DVD menu. It's on for 90 minutes approx. And here's a disc. Next up we have is Urban Legend, which is which about this DVD. Yeah, it's in a really awkward case. Like when I got this as a Christmas present, I was not expecting it to be in this case, and let me tell you, these cases are really awkward to open. But there's that, I'm afraid. I think I also have this as with my one of my Lee Evans DVDs I have. And yeah, this one has has this type of case, and oh my god, these cases are a nightmare to open. But regardless, the DVD should still play alright. I hope. Well, it should do, because it's I think this is like a securely protected type of case for discs, just in case they keep like flying out of the covers. Yeah. So anyway, the film is on for 96 minutes. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Usually it would take me to put the camera down before I could get it open properly. Anyway, here's a disc, and here's the scene selection. And there's the film's theatrical poster inside. Oh yeah, by the way, I was also recommended to watch this film as well, so may plan to do it at some point. And last up for the Christmas presents part 1, before we get straight to part 2, which I'm just gonna do it as a community post due to lack of time. So anyway, rounding off the DVD side, we have Young Guns, which is I think it's another Western type film with Kiefer Sutherland and Charlie Sheen and stuff, and they're known for making pretty good films as well. So this is another film I'm also looking forward to watching sometime soon. And it's on for 1 hour and 42 minutes. And here's the disc. So there you have it, guys. My Christmas presents for 2024 part 1. So stay tuned for part 2, where I got a couple of video games coming pretty soon. So hopefully I should be making part 2 at that particular time as soon as I get them. So anyway, thanks for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for part 2. So this is the Anime Music Fan 2004 saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, in other words, Merry Christmas.